Hello, everybody! Today we're going to see how, for fairy tales, we're going to see how I draw the big bad wolf. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, I got an idea for this one. So it's going to be fun, it's going to be different, it's going to be a wolf in grandma's clothing. And let's see where we go with this, because when I do, or when I think of fairy tales, whatnot, it's, you know, I think of Disney. I'm not gonna lie, that's what's really been ingrained in our head, and you know, that's where my brain goes, or Tex Avery, you know, and their versions of wolves and stuff like that, and I want to break out from that. I want to do something different, but they know what they're doing. Like they spend hours and hours of research of getting it right to make to find a caricature of a wolf to make it look like a wolf. You know, it's like, what do you do? What lines do you put down to keep that wolf feel, but still keep it cartoonish, right? So how do you draw a wolf? How does it still look like a wolf? Is what I'm trying to say. And like I said, it's hard to ignore what they've done, but I'm trying to so I can try to capture something that I'm trying to go for, you know? Plus, on top of that, we are drawing fur, and so I don't want to draw a lot of lines. You know what I mean? You know, I want to keep it simple, but I also I gotta capture the look of a wolf in grandma's clothing, you know? And especially a menacing looking wolf. That's really what I'm going for. Okay, I think that might work right there. That's wolfish enough for me. And now we just add on grandma's attire. What's funny is, you know, in this story, I know it's a you know, a fable, so it's meant to like not tell a story, but obviously it's stories meant to tell a story. It's meant to not prove a point, but just kind of cautious tale. There you go. It's a cautious tale to teach you to be careful, that kind of thing, right? But it's kind of outlandish if you think about it. You know, it's like, could she not tell that's a wolf? You know what I mean? It's like, how do you say, oh no, that's my grandmother? No, come on, that's a wolf. You know, especially the way I'm drawing it. It's like, come on, it's obvious that that this is a wolf dressed up like a woman, an old woman. Want to do like a little apron. The sketch is pretty much done. Not too much to it. Ooh, I need wolf feet. How you draw wolf feet? Yeah, I guess that's not that crazy. More this way. All right. And then let's draw a big old bushy tail. Like I said, real obvious that it's a wolf, you know. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I'm going to erase some of these sketch lines because I want my Sharpie to stand out, and what I do at the beginning is throw down sketch lines, and that's just getting placement. And then as I get more confident, I press harder. Those are my confidence lines. So when I lightly erase like this, I get rid of the sketchiness and I keep the confidence. If you're working with pencil and you're drawing along, or you're drawing yourself, because I know you can't see what I'm doing, just start pressing harder. You don't need to worry about erasing. Me, I want to make sure that the Sharpie stands out, not my sketch. So getting rid of my sketchiness, keeping the confidence, and that's how you live your life too. Alright, I think that's enough that I can see where I'm going to go. So I say we welcome all the skippers and get going. Welcome skippers, welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen. Most of the fine point, but a pen's a little finer than the fine point. It can find things that the fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to see where we're going to go. If you want to see more fairy tale characters, check out that playlist right there, or just check out any playlist in general, because I've drawn so many things, I might have drawn what you're already looking for. So, grab my little hand protector so I don't sweat all over it. I'm just going to jump right in with the first lines and just see what I can do. Alright, so I've got the eye here. Let's go and do it down like this. I want to do the other one too, just to make sure I've got it kind of in the same place, so to speak. I like to do that to make sure, you know, it's level, like if I got it turned where the eyes are going to be, so it could look somewhat similar to the sketch where I was going with it. That looks good. I kind of want a heavy eyelid too. And this is where we're going to get a little crazy, because I was talking about this in the sketch. We're not going to draw all the hairs. You know, I don't want to draw them all. I mean, I do. But I think color should take care of a lot of this, and you don't want to sit here and watch me draw little hairs like this all day long, right? I don't know, maybe you do, but that's not what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and come all the way down here to the nose, because I know where I want this to go, or what I want it to look like. Because I've got him snarling. Okay, so I kind of wanted to get a placement so I can start with my other lines too, so I can get a feel for the snarl though. the raised lip snarl. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to find a better word. It's a great word. Okay, and then I'm going to do little hairs like that, but again, I'm not going to do all of them. Let's see. I got a tooth down here like this. I got another one down here like this. And then the little teeth, if you can fit them in, do like this. You know, if not, don't worry about it. The bottom teeth are kind of set inside there. And then same thing, the other teeth are inside like that. So it gets very tiny here. But I just want it to look like it's bearing its teeth. Isn't that crazy? You're using a name of another animal bearing its teeth. So I'm trying to get that snarl look, and I think that'll work. Do something like that. Alright, so that's going to be the edge. So I'm going to start to thicken my edge up just a little bit, because when I switch over to that Sharpie, you're going to see a huge difference in line width. And so I just kind of want to match where it's going to go. And so I'm just kind of emulating that the teeth are bared and the what do you call it? The fur is stressed and out and agitated, right? Okay, I think that's good for the fur as far as what I'm going to draw. Like I said, I'm not drawing all the lines. So now we can just kind of play around with what a wolf's fur might look like inked in, right? Because that's the other trick, is that we're just drawing simple lines. And if you want to draw fur with your pencil or shading, go for it, you know? But I'm doing it with the Sharpie, so I'm kind of limited. Almost like inking a comic book. I'm limited as to what I can add. So I'm experimenting with different inking techniques, right? Just to try to form hair. I'm going to go up to the ears right here. And again, if you see me thickening my lines up, it's because of this Sharpie. You don't have to, especially if you're working with pencils. It might not make sense for you to thicken a line up, you know? And the ears are pointed back, so that's why you don't see the inside of the ear, you know? Because like he's snarling, so his ears are back. That's how I have them. That's how I imagined it. Okay, and then I'm about to switch over to the other Sharpie for the clothing. So just explaining to you why I'm just jumping in different places. Also, I've sketched it out. I've planned it, so that's how I know where it's going to go or what line can go here. You know? Alright. Alright, so now Grandma's clothing. So I'm going to jump through here and put her hat on him. But see how thick this line is? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I wanted to make it kind of a little bit thicker, just to match what that looks like, you know? So that's kind of like a hat type kind of thing, you know, like a bonnet, I guess is what I was going for. Sitting on his head. And with cloth, I love to draw wrinkles and folds. I love to. I'm not worried about that side. I'm just going to have it over here. So I've got his hands kind of up. You can't even see, kind of, you know, ready to pounce. So I'm going to draw the arm down here like this. Elbows bent, coming in like this. And There's the top. Well, actually, there's like a frilly cuff, right? That's the arm bent. We're gonna say this is a crease in the material. Just to wrinkle it up. That's really all I'm really going for. You know, just to make the material used and pushed right there. All right. Okay, so. All right, I gotta stop. Okay, so I'm gonna draw the hands. I'm gonna go ahead and go for it with the big Sharpie, and because I've got them kind of curled in like this. So here's the wrist coming down to one of the fingers. And I've already sketched this out, so that's why I'm just kind of tracing around my drawing here. And then I'm going to come back with the extra detail. And so, because the hands are kind of curled in, you can't see the claws. That's what I'm going for here. Okay, so it's kind of a stressed back of the line, but furry, like doing stuff like that, but making it furry. That's kind of the idea that I'm going for here. So I'm accenting the hand, but also making it a paw, right? I can close this out now. That's good there. So this one you see more. This one was like this. This one you're going to see more like that. So let me draw the wrist over here, coming down to the finger, raised up a little bit where you can actually see the claw. Like this. Fingers like this. Let's draw a little thumb in there too. Normally they don't have them, but let's draw a little. Well, I guess we don't need to, right? Because it is a wolf, and we'll draw a little paw like that. But same thing, we're going to draw a little bit of the fur. Just over like that. But that's it. That's all we're really going to do. Let me kind of point it out to make it a little more menacing. That's one thing about a Sharpie. It's not very sharp, you know? Okay, and so now all I got to do is we're going to draw like that, the little lacy, frilly, what do you call it? Edge, I guess. All right, so there's the chest, the back of the arm, and then we're gonna say that's just the arm right there, bent over. And oh, so this weird little line, I just did kind of that's like the material all bent over itself, right? Like his gown, nightgown, I guess. Whatever grandma wore back then, that's what that is. You know, we're just gonna kind of wrinkle up the material. So, that being said, I'm just bringing it back down here. We're gonna draw it like that. And then I'm going to come in this way, and we're gonna say it's almost like a what do you call it? Apron, maybe? But that's it. It's pretty much just going to be over material. That's all we really got to draw. Right? So the foot, I got it back here, but this is, again, because it's cloth, like that, that's all we really got to worry about, right? I mean, it's just material hanging down over itself. So here we'll do a little bit of extra like lines, just again to draw a little bit of wrinkles and folds, just to show the materials is bent, right? And now we're just going to draw foot and tail. We'll just do the foot first. So this one's just coming down, doing this, here, a little bit of a claw. Not claw, but I guess toe, right? Something like that, something simple. You know, big old wolf paw. Draw a little bit of the fur like that. And color's really gonna take care of it. So we're gonna do this one over here too. It's real simple. And that's why I just kind of come back and add just a little bit of, well, if I was drawing some fur, you know, I could put in a little bit of things like that. You see, then I want to start drawing them all, and that's why I started crazy lines like that. No, don't do that. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. All right, so last thing is the tail. Again, keeping it real simple. Again, how does she not know this is a wolf? And then let me add some fur lines or some points, because again, there's not a lot of ways we can draw fur unless you're drawing every single hairline, you know? So there, I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is the big bad wolf. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.